What's going on, guys? This is Empty Box, and this is rFactor 2, where today we're going to be driving the newly released United Racing Designs Corvette C7R, which is free to all owners of rFactor 2. This is a freeware standalone mod, and I mentioned freeware because United Racing Designs also has the payware EGT mod, which features EGT cars. You can go ahead and figure out what those are. Certainly not GTE cars, though, I assure you. But that's not what this video is about. We aren't using the EGT mod, we're using the standalone Corvette mod from them, which includes the C7R as well as the C6R. Which this mod functions pretty much as a demo for the EGT mod, which is available for rFactor 2 as well as Assetto Corsa, which I do have both. I'm just not using the mod here to add more flavor to the field because of the fact that it would just cause confusion, as well as the fact that that mod hasn't been updated for a while, although that's kind of also the purpose behind this video, because that mod is going to be updated, and what these cars function as is sort of a preview as to the update for that mod. And that update for that mod will be coming this month still yet, so. See, now those cars haven't been updated. I actually haven't installed them in my rFactor 2 current install right now, but yeah. This video isn't about that mod, it's about these cars, which, oh buddy, oh buddy. Just gonna go ahead and say this right now. It's 2:30 in the morning. Yeah. See, you didn't know that until I said that. But now that I said that, you know all that you need to know. Because hot diggity dog, is it fun? As close to the wall as we possibly can there. This is a 25-minute race. The AI is set to 96% difficulty, 70% aggression. Using just the number of cars available, which is a good idea. It's a good habit to be in if you're a rFactor 2 player or rFactor 1 player, due to the way the AI works. What is that? I didn't get run over on braking for a hairpin? No way! No way! Man, this AI is not very human-like, is it? Yes, yes, yes. Shots fired. Shots fired. Oh man, no. I enjoy this car so immensely. So immensely. Just to make it clear, this car doesn't feature the updated contact patch model for rFactor 2. That's something that will be coming in the coming weeks. They do have assistance from ISI themselves on that. So, you know it's going to be good. Of course, when that does happen, there will definitely be a video about that here on this channel, because, as I mentioned a time or two before, GTE cars are my favorite GT cars around, and GT cars are what I prefer to drive in whatever racing game I'm playing. So it only goes to stand to reason that I'll get a look. Walking up there. Hopefully we don't flat spot them, but shouldn't be too much of an issue. It wasn't like we just locked up for, you know, 400 feet or something like that.
I will say, whenever I drive one of these GT cars in rFactor 2, whenever I read the forums about them, I just have to chuckle. And the reason for that isn't even what you probably are thinking I'm talking about at this point, but one of those things that just makes me smile, and one of those things that I really like rFactor 2 for, and that is, I just love it when I see people say, oh, these tires are only good for 10 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm like, you can do a full stint on them. You just gotta not drive like an idiot. It's those things that I like to see. Like actual proper tire wear that actually matters and is affected by the way you drive. It's some sort of outlandish concept, I know, but something that rFactor 2 does so well. But this car is so nice to drive. You know, it doesn't have any particularly weird handling traits or anything like that. It's not constantly trying to kill you, which isn't strange or unrealistic, you know. It's a modern GT race car. It stands to reason that it has a lot of grip. And I think really this kind of serves as a fusion driving-wise between this type of car and, for example, a Assetto Corsa, as well as the rFactor 2 official Corvette C6R GT2 car. It actually kind of feels like a hybrid between the two to me, which is a very, very, very good thing. Section right there, so much fun. And you can really feel the car work through those corners. Just get a nice feel for the balance. Need to pass this guy, catch the leader up. So I think at this point we're just kind of losing time overall. So let's make sure we nail this corner. Or not. Just make sure we hold our position at this stage. To say, knocking on wood at this stage. Yeah, the whole too much throttle, whole Project Cars thing. People going on and on and on about how, oh no, the AI is so amazing in that game. It's just the players who are complaining doing it wrong. Are you watching this video? Are you watching this video? Like the AI is providing me a challenge, and believe me, I've been driving this car track combination for literally hours now. And I'm still having to drive. I'm still having to push. I'm still having to give it an effort rather than just rolling over, you know, AI that does absolutely nothing. AI that just exists to run into you and smash your face in. That Corvette up ahead, he's really far away at this point now. Apparently that guy's just all like, it's go time! Just all like, ain't nobody got time for this. And you know what? He's right. He's right. Okay, that was very, very hairy through there. That's pretty poor driving, even by my standards. Suddenly I'm losing time. So let's see if we can pick up the pace a little bit. Yeah, we'll have the slipstream. Of course, the guy in front of me also has a slipstream. Seeing how he just got passed. There's no grip there. No grip there. Boy, a certain other racing game that shall remain nameless couldn't do that. There we go. Going around the outside. Let's see if we can catch up to this guy in front of us. So I'm pretty sure the leader is just gone. This is all like, you guys ain't gonna catch me. Just keep moving the brake bias back a little bit. One thing I would suggest doing is actually turning down the tire sound effects, especially with this mod in particular. It seems like they're like super loud, which they're already really quite loud by default. It just seems more loud in this mod for some reason. So I'd probably suggest doing that unless you really want to hear your tires squeal every single corner, which is kind of crazy, kind of ridiculous, and kind of crazy. Like, I think I'm using about 40% on the slider. That's still just enough where I can hear it, but not overpower the actual sounds of the car. 10 minutes left. Oh, no! No! Just lost my concentration for a moment. Got onto the not so grippy surface, and it's not so grippy over there. Again, another one of those rFactor 2 things. Now that's really another reason that I'm really liking these cars. Because endurance racing and rFactor 2 are pretty inseparable. And the feature set here really does make it tailor-made for that type of racing environment. For example, that racing line is not just a effect painted on the track. That actually does matter. That is where the grip is, which is what you'd expect. That's a realistic element. Seems like we're holding about even with this guy. Maybe getting away from us slightly, but not quickly. So let's see if we can find a little bit more time here. Slow through the center of the corner there in that left-hander. I'm gonna go ahead and take this convenient opportunity to shut up and let you guys listen to the engine sounds. This car, man, this car rocks. Must be the 5-minute warning. I can't see it, but there we go. Yep, 5 minutes. So I got about 3 laps to catch this guy and pass him. Do seem to be a little bit faster through this portion of the course. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of lockup. Just kind of dragging that right front along. Carry more speed through turn 1. Enter that corner there. Like, seriously, if I didn't tell you guys that this was AI, half of you guys wouldn't even have a clue. That's the amazing thing about it. rFactor 2, why do you have to be so good when you're so good? Why you gotta play me like that, dog? Hey, it's 3 a.m. I'm allowed to say stupid stuff, right? Yep, way to screw up your best corner on the course. That is one of the most effective ways to catch your opponents. Always. If you screw up the corners that you're really good at, you'll definitely get there a lot quicker. Okay, we need to go faster through turn 1 here. We got 2 laps, so the clock must have worked in our favor. Let's mow down all the cones. Oh man, so enjoyable. A little bit of rear lock up there. Come on. Okay, we should have one more lap when we get to the line. I'm not mistaken. There we go. There we go. not be Sebring without a GT battle at the very end of the race, right? Just wouldn't be right. There we go. Best run through the hairpin all race. Not screw this corner up here. Okay, let's nail this section. We might have a run in the final corner. It's not what we wanted. Run wide. Okay. See, you can have serious races against the AI. Come on now. Nope, not gonna do it. Oh, man. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, oh, buddy, oh, buddy. This mod rocks, okay? This mod absolutely rocks. I cannot wait for the updated version of the full thing, because this mod rocks, okay? That's all that I need to say. I'm pretty sure I just have successfully proven that this mod rocks. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Bye-bye.